Are you hunting for the best way to turn your long podcast or video into snackable clips that actually get views? I get it, there are a million tools out there, and it is super easy to get completely overwhelmed by the choices. You could technically edit a podcast in any standard video editor, but if you want to move fast, you have to be picky about your stack. Whether you're a total beginner or juggling a million things, this guide will walk you through my exact workflow to save you massive amounts of time. First up, let's talk about a major time sink that people often ignore: the frustration of file wrangling. If your editor forces you to manually shuttle files between cameras, memory cards, and cloud folders every single week, that friction adds up fast. Ideally, you want software that either records directly into the app or accepts cloud imports without needing a dozen clicks. Tools that let you record interviews straight into the app are a game changer because everything is already there for editing when the call ends. Now for podcast audio, the absolute must-have feature today is transcript-based editing. What that means is simple. The software auto-transcribes your recording, and you edit by selecting the text you want to remove. No more zooming in on tiny waveform slices trying to eyeball a cough or an awkward breath. Transcript editing makes cutting content feel exactly like editing a Google Doc. Highlight a sentence, hit delete, and you're done. But if your goal is to squeeze dozens of short social clips out of a single long episode, you need a different kind of tool. This is where AI-driven clipping tools like Vizard really start to shine for busy creators. Instead of manually hunting for the best moments, the AI scans your long recording and finds those high-engagement highlights for you. We're talking viral-optimized snippets, automatically cropped to the right aspect ratio with captions already baked in. For creators who don't want to babysit every single edit, this kind of automation is an absolute game changer. Another feature I always look for is automatic silence and filler removal to tighten up the pacing. But be careful with over-aggressive trimming, because too many jump cuts can actually make your viewer feel seasick. The trick is a hybrid approach where you let the software flag the obvious stuff, then do a quick manual pass to smooth out transitions. Beyond that, AI capabilities are where things get really fun and creative. Some editors now attempt eye contact correction, automatic multicam switching, and even voice cleanup to make audio sound studio quality. Polishing your long-form episode and turning that episode into dozens of distribution-ready clips are two totally different problems. Use a tool like Descript for that deep, high-touch edit, then import the final file into a distribution tool to extract your killer clips. Why is that useful? Because old-school workflows have you manually chopping, resizing, and captioning clips across every single platform. Tools like Vizard collapse that work by finding highlights, suggesting edits, and scheduling your content across your social channels. You don't have to babysit a posting schedule because the AI will disperse content over time so you show up consistently without burning out. Let me be honest about limitations, because no tool is perfect, and fully automated clipping can sometimes miss the surrounding context. That is why the best approach is an automated first, human second workflow to make sure your message stays clear. Price and complexity are other things to weigh, as some of the all-in-one tools can get pricey as your team needs grow. Efficiency is key, and in my experience, that efficiency often means the tool pays for itself in saved time very quickly. To get the most out of this stack, try to record with the best possible audio and lighting, because auto AI fixes aren't magic. Do one deep polish on your core episode in a transcript-first editor, then import that master file for the AI to do the heavy lifting. Finally, keep a content calendar where you can reorder and pause clips to keep everything organized in one view. In short, if you're serious about turning long-form conversations into a funnel of social content, you need this two-part toolkit. I'm not sponsored here. I'm just a creator trying to publish consistently without burning out. In the next video, I'll show a real-world workflow. We will record an interview, polish it, and pull that file into Vizard to generate a dozen clips. Jump in with me and you'll see how quickly you can turn one single long conversation into an entire month's worth of social content. Alright, that's the roadmap, and in the next clip I'll walk through the actual upload and scheduling steps so you can follow along. See you in the next one.